This is going to the Baldy man, the Cook's Head in England. They won't come back out of England, right? Because he knows what's waiting for him when he comes back. It ain't the law. It's Chaps Paddy. Chaps Paddy is waiting for him when he comes back. But to make a long story short, anyway, you said to me not to be mentioning names or Quinn's names. Well, I'll put this way to you, my friend. Every time your name is getting brought, they don't mention your name, but he knocked you 25 times, and he knocked you this, and he knocked you that, and this, that, and the other lying on the ground and good for nothing. You're the only fella supposed to knock me 25 times, which never happened. Which I have that on DVD, which I'm going to put up on YouTube, but you never put up in your life, because if you did, if you're afraid to put it up, but everybody will see, and especially the younger people now that never seen to fight. I'll put that specially up for you, my friend. And you count all the times you knocked me, won't you know? Or you can count all the times I fell with weakness, probably. You being a man 16, 17 stone weight, me only 11 stone weight. You were going to knock me out in 5 minutes. You never knocked me out in 5 minutes, James. You never knocked me out at all. Oh, you knocked me to the ground a few times, all right. But you didn't knock me out. I got back up. And the man that get back up is a better man. And make a long story short, and you're going on about you're going on about bringing names into it. Not bringing your name in. Well, I'll bring your name in as long as they keep mentioning that, and I'll bring your name in. So you get back to them, James, and tell them not to be mentioning nothing about your fight. How many times you knocked anybody? Because they're bringing you into it, but they're not mentioning them, but they're bringing you into it. So they can say all, and I can say nothing. I can be here from June till January. I never get on a DVD or a DVD or anything on WhatsApp and mention your name or any Quinn's names or actually no Quinn's at all I'll never get into. But they go on to me. Are you stupid in your head? He go on to me. I didn't get to him. He come on to me, Jimmy. And he's talking all this shit talk. And when he's asked to fight, he won't fight. At least you fight it. But he won't fight. He's not a fighting man. He's big and strong enough to be a fighting man. Sure, Quinn's. He said all Quinn's can fight. You're saying, sure, the worst Quinn is the real good man. But in your books, there is no bad Quinns. Well, he's probably one of the biggest Quinns of your name. He's well able to fight, but he'll fight who he wants to fight. Isn't that the fucking problem, Jimmy? Isn't that, my friend? Well, now, you get back out to him, James. You get back out to him, and don't be getting out to me, because, James, I know where you are. Look, James, I could be with you in 2 hours' time, in 3 hours' time, James. And I'm capable of doing something like that. Yes, wouldn't cost me a thought. Coming knocking at your door at 8 o'clock in the morning, that wouldn't cost me a thought. I wouldn't come fouling you. I wouldn't do that. But James, you think of that. I can do that if I want to. Tomorrow morning. I know you'll never come knocking at my door. I know that. But I am very capable of going knocking at your door. And we will meet. I promise you that. We definitely will meet. And when we meet, we'll meet, James. So there's no use in talking shy talk. We will meet someday. We could drink. We could get drunk, James. We could fight. I don't know what's going to happen, James. But we definitely, genuinely will meet. So you go back to your cronies in Ireland. Your cronies. And tell them stop bringing up shit talk. Don't be telling me it. No, that's your second time to get on to me. Your second time. And another thing, whatever, forget to tell the other junkie bastard a while ago. I bought your book. I didn't put any money in your pocket, James. I bought an old book for €12 to read it. Lot of shit in it. Lot of shit. Few good pints in it, but most of it was shite because you're a fighting man, aren't you? And now just before I go off again, I wanted to bring this up 6, could be 12 months ago. But I didn't bring it up. Because this is what sort of a fella I am. I was watching a documentary with you, James. Right? It could be 6 months ago, it could be 12 months ago. In the house. Or wherever I was watching it. And you were talking in the documentary with this fella. And you said you won money off me. Now, James, that's a complete lie. Now, I didn't pull you for that, James. I let you off. I didn't say nothing. I just don't want to go down that road. But when it comes across my path, I'll go down that road all day long for miles and miles and miles and miles and miles. Right? That's the sort of fella I am. You never took a halfpenny off me in your life. Right? You got a result on the day. That's all you got, my friend. And very, very lucky to fucking get it. Believe me, you were. But you never took any money off Chaps Paddy. The only money you took off Chaps Paddy was years and years ago. Down at the dog track. You bought 2 cheap Kangos off me for €100. That's what sort of a man you were, James. €100. Hang on. That €100 you owe me. And I'll take it out of you one way or another when I meet you. Maybe out of your pocket or out of your chin. Because the next time I hit you on the chin, James, remember the last time I hit you? The power wasn't there to knock you. But the next time I hit you, my friend, I will genuinely knock you out. Now, have a good time. Oh, and one more thing, James. Would you drive your nose up in Chaps Paddy's arse? Good luck, my friend.